Welcome back, friends, to Sunday Scaries. This is our first Sunday Scaries stream of 2026. This is our first stream of 2026. You can see that the goal has changed from 26 to 52. So we're going to try not to have 26 remaining in December and November. That's the goal. That's the goal. Not goal. The wish, the hope, the desire, that sort of thing. Hopefully I'm not muted. But if I am, welcome to 2026. Nothing's changed. And what I'm kind of envisioning for this series is that if everyone wants to, we'll just keep doing it on Sunday nights, and we'll just find some kind of horror game that we're like really curious about, like thematically or what have you, that we can like work through together, so that we can, have strength in numbers, going with a buddy. And maybe we can get through some of these like really intriguing games that maybe we've been not wanting to do on our own. So that's kind of my thought for this series. The vibes we're going to try and keep the vibes chill, cozy, if you will. I've been continuing to attempt not to scream if I can avoid it as we go through this. So one of the things that I have found is I did some extremely cautious Googling to see kind of where we were in the game. I just was wondering like what our progress was. And so we have done 6 chapters and we have 8 chapters remaining. So I'd say we're about 40% of the way through. The chapter we're starting on is Worship Hall. The 3rd visit to the Dark Shrine puts Hinako's friendships to the test with a series of moving doors and changing rooms. So that sounds frustrating. As we all know, I suffer from low frustration tolerance. So we'll see how that goes, and how long it takes me to start just like cussing out doors and things. But we'll see. So welcome to everyone. Welcome to Steph. Got here early to reserve a seat. Hello, Silent Hill investigators. Exactly. Investigators, we have to put on our investigator caps, because the last time we were in the Dark Temple, we learned a lot about the town. So we want to keep our eyes peeled. Oh, perfect. So you can just relax and ease into your week. Yeah, we got a peek of him without his mask. Confirmed hot. So that now we know, we suspected, we were pretty sure, we were pretty confident, but now we have confirmation. And essentially the last time we were in the Dark Temple, Fox Mask told us that we need to be purified, and he gave us some water to drink as part of a purification ritual, and it burned us pretty badly. Like internally, I guess. It didn't seem like we enjoyed the process. Maybe like it felt kind of poisonous. And at the end of the last episode, which was also the end of the last chapter, he kind of apologized for that and said that maybe, maybe he tried to like give us too much divine water too soon or something like that. Like maybe he was kind of rushing the process or something like that. Okay, good. I mean, I'm not doing goals in 2026, but if I was doing goals in 2026, a goal would be to not be muted, but that would be like, let's be real. So yeah, I just think it would be fun. The game I kind of have my eye on for the next one is Sorry We're Closed. So I saw a post on the Lesbian Gamers subreddit that it was like Silent Hill but gay, and that like it was like very gay. So I think that could be really fun to do, kind of like as a contrast, because in this one we are really fighting the patriarchy. We are really fighting the patriarchy. We are really fighting heteronormativity. Like those are the main villains. Like like in the town where we have possibly two vengeful gods, okay, one or two vengeful gods. We have possibly a group of people who want to drain all our blood and use it as a sacrifice to appease one of those gods. Possibly the other god is not into that and wants us to help him with something instead. Also, women are disappearing, girls are disappearing, and then some of them are turning up dead. So there appears to be like also a serial killer of some kind. And we learned that we have some kind of stalker. There's somebody obsessed with us and specifically obsessed with our blood. So we don't know if that's that little freak with the baseball bat who we all hate. I don't know if the game doesn't want us to hate him. They did not write him well, but because we are not trying to get with that guy. And then with all of those forces arrayed against us, really the person we have to fear the most is a high schooler named Rinko Nishida, who is a pick-me and wants to murder us because she wants to date that little freak that we don't want to date. And we have canonically, it's been confirmed, we have told her we don't want to date that little freak. We do not want to date Baseball Bat, but Baseball Bat does seem to perhaps want to date us or not. I don't know. We don't know. But Jenny, what if people do? Oh my gosh, what if we are just reading the situation very wrongly? That would be funny. Be very cautious with your Googling. Be very cautious. Be very cautious. Okay, yeah, the little freak with that, like, yes. So, yeah, Rinko being the biggest villain is the twist that I don't think any of us saw coming. So that really is wild. Now, she's already tried to kill us once. And in addition to trying to kill us once, she is also trying to convince the little freak with the baseball bat that we are dead. And what we don't know is which of these scenarios is responsible for her saying that we're dead. That we actually are dead, which is a possibility because one of the theories that I had earlier in the game, if you recall, is that we are currently being held captive somewhere by the serial killer. And we are either between life and death somehow, or possibly totally dead, but not moved on. Like, you know, that sort of thing. That's one possibility. One is that we're very close to death. And so that's giving us the ability to kind of move between these different planes of existence. And then the third is that she's just gaslighting the heck out of him. That like we're literally standing there totally alive and she's like, no, she's dead, she's missing, she's never coming back. That's a figment of your imagination right there. But it's just us standing there, you know. So we'll see. But lots to go, lots to discover. So let's get in here and let's check the journal. We'll see if we have any. I don't think we have anything new in the journal. I tried to be a lot better about reading the journal entries as they came up. Oh no, we do. I happened to find out the locker combination. Okay, so I did know. I wrote all the locker combinations down I have a, let me pick it up. I have a glass pencil case that's always on my, it's a pencil box, but it has, this is a piece of glass. And I keep the kind of markers that write on glass in the pencil box so I can jot down notes when I'm at my computer. And so I wrote all of the locker combinations on that. And then, of course, they were all, come to find out, in the journal. So. Okay, the first hit on Google goes to Reddit. to a post titled "Anyone Else Loves Shoe," and it was a mixed bag. So okay, so we're not totally off base, is what it sounds like. Then it sounds like there are at least some people who agree with us that Shoe is a bit weird. So that's kind of cool. We have a new weapon type, which is heavy weapons, which is this big sledgehammer. But I don't, as you all know, I don't get to keep my town weapons in the temple. However, last time we were in the temple, we did get a spear, and the ceremonial spear definitely kicks the ass of the ceremonial dagger. So at least we have a semi-decent weapon. I am breathing very heavily, like the character is. We've lost a sleeve. Things are not looking good for our uniform. Okay, so bidding our farewells. Okay. So we have an update on Fox Mask. Okay. All right, I'm going to read the whole entry. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he is looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. Oh dear. I don't like the turn this has taken. I have to be honest. I'm not loving the vibes of that. Okay. I mean, you know, I go back and forth on whether or not we should be terrified of Fox Mask or not. The main reason not to trust Fox Mask is that the doll that we believe to be, I don't know, possessed by our possibly dead sister's spirit is telling us not to trust the Fox Mask. And we do know that someone who has access to this plane, or at least whose materials have been represented on this plane and whose writings and thoughts have been represented on this plane, if the person themselves does not have access to it, wants to decapitate us and steal all our blood. So, you know, there's reason to be cautious. What am I expecting tonight? I'm expecting new enemy types, at least one. I'm expecting to have to fight another high schooler. Last time we had to fight a high schooler to get out of here. Okay, so now we're trying to open this door. All right. Okay, so this must be what they mean about the doors. I am assuming this one will also open a random door. Oh, no, it does not. Okay. All right, so it wants us to go through here. All right. Very much more than Shu just being like, follow me, and then vanishing into the fog. And I mean, I know that people vanishing into the fog is kind of Silent Hill's thing. Oh, it's quite dark. Do I have my lantern? No, but I do have my lame ceremonial dagger that I hope I never have to use again. Okay. All right, so that seems to perhaps be a forge in that direction. If not, it's a prison. Let's go the other way first. Okay. I gotta be honest, I'm a little freaked out to have to put my back to that. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look amazing. Okay. All right. Yeah, the sounds are not the soundscaping in this area is okay. So yeah. So what we're seeing here on the map, can I zoom in? I think I'm all the ways. No. Okay, perfect. Okay. So what we're seeing here on the map is that there's at least 4 different lock states that the various doors can be in. So we have white, green, red, and blue. So like, for example, down here, this first door is red, and this second door past it down the hall is green. So like, if I were to open that red door, I'd want the top one to be on green so that I could then open the door at the end of the hallway. And then likewise, at the hall to the top, we have blue and white. So basically, I think we just have to decide, are we going to do blue and white, or are we going to do red and green? Let's do red and green, because I think I'm already on green. Yeah. So we can just go over here. Hinako. I think this is sister, right? Do you think we're in, like, hell, perhaps? Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off just for a second because in this menu, I kind of need to be gone, but I'll come back. Okay. Okay, so I don't have any of the little wooden pieces that I need to do this, so we're just gonna have to hope that I find one, I think. But we'll go ahead and save the game while we're here. And let me bring the camera back. All right. Okay, so this one is on red, so we can just leave it. Okay. We're gonna just... Ugh. Oh, wow, look how large the area is. Okay. All right, so... we have a way in here to toggle between white and green, but not red and blue. So we will have to leave this area to do, like, for example, to toggle to blue to get into this closet that's like down here, sort of on the bottom leftish of the screen. So like if we want to go in that blue closet, we're going to have to go back out to the main room, switch the red one to blue, and then go north and come down from the top. So while we're on red and green, I'm going to go to the right and go down that. Oh, sorry. Hold on one second. Come on. You don't want to come back? Okay, that's fine. I understand if you're scared. Okay. All right. Ringo's room. Oh my gosh, Jenny. We're in her room. If that box with the letters, imagine what's in here. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. This is so... Ugh. This is some of the most tense I've been playing so far. Oh no. Ooh. What the? Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hinako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the truth. So the doll is missing the back of its head, and like where its brains would be was like bugs, maybe? So I'm trying to remember if we... I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together, and you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think more about how you behave. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others, and quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. It looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Girl. What the heck did we do to these people? Oh my gosh, Jenny, what if we're the villain? Are we the bad guy? Is that why everyone hates us so bad? Okay, okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we have a rightward facing fox crest.
見つけた。
The pictures on the floor are of us? I honestly think this is it. It's like because yeah, it's because of our rejection of like the customs and whatever, right? That we have to be punished, you know? Look, she's drawn so many faces obliterated. Do you think these are us? Oh my gosh. They got worse. All the shoe pictures. These all used to be pictures of shoe, and now they're torn up pictures of our face. Okay. I feel like we did pretty well in that room. So I'm going to come out and turn right. So when I come south out of this room, it'll be the character's right. It'll be screen left. I'm going to go through that red door. Well, no, because I need to be red and white, and I'm red and green for that. So actually I need to come all the way down and make like a U-turn into this middle room where there's an ability to switch between green and white. So I think that's the better course of action. I'm expecting to be attacked. But okay. Ooh. Ooh. Look, we didn't exit the door. Okay. Okay, so it's a puzzle. Okay. All right. We're going to have to figure this out. But, okay, so I think we're going to investigate the question mark because we haven't looked at that side of the room yet because, like, frankly, that's been kind of scaring me. So let's go deal with that. Ah! Oh, God, sorry. Oh, my God. Okay. Sorry everyone for that. Hi Steph, welcome to the stream. Oh, not this one. Oh. Whew. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, that was fun. I was also up. Ugh, it's been a while since I slept. Let's just leave it there. Okay, it looks like this door is possibly impassable. Yeah, okay. All right, so now we know we're not going to have to go back out and put the coins one at a time. We just need to collect all of them and then go back out. Okay. Some weird shit on the floor. These chains again. All right, let's go over here and look at all this stuff. I think this might just be where we put the keys. Oh, yeah. Oh! Rinko. You're eating a comically large avocado toast. Is it on bread you made? Oh, bad guy coming. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Okay, so we need to switch to blue and white. Question mark? Yeah, blue and white. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go back in the hallway where we got jumped at by... Okay. Anybody else being weird down the hallway? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the doll. Okay. Yeah. The doll thing again, but it's interesting because she talked about how she like wants to be free of us and she's like sick of carrying us and whatever. Like, I think this is maybe some kind of version of Rinko. I don't know. Either that or it's like our interpretation. What I think we can't permanently defeat them, so we're just gonna move. Oh! Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we need to go in. We're on white blue, right? So we need to turn right and go in that blue door. Okay. Okay. So this is the candy store. Ooh. Not Rinko's secret journal. What if it's worse than her regular journal, which is already very bad? Hi, Erin. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. That was so nice of you. I hope that it's helpful and comforting. Oof, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose more. I think we'll be losing clothing more so than gaining clothing back. It will probably be the progression here. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. Good gravy. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuruya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Like, hormones, high school, a horrible time, really. You know, for many people, okay? But like, please. Please. This over baseball bat? Ah! It's part of my CIA training. I'm finally willing to admit it. Okay. I actually speak 72 languages. So, now the secret's out. Okay, so this is a letter from her to us. Hinako. Here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today, and don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you. From your best friend, Rinko. Interesting. Yeah, like a huge part of what's kind of so very interesting about this game is just the, like, exactly, Jenny. Did she poison us when we were already sick? Was she like trying to kill us? Or are we misinterpreting things, you know? Like, are we having some kind of misogyny? No, I mean, she's a bit weird about Shu. I don't think we're being, yeah, like just have him, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm finally willing to come clean. So, all right. Well, time for the fuck shit. Let's go stare at the lamp. Oof. Oh God! It's been a minute since Greg was a problem. Haven't seen Greg in a while. Okay, it might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army headquarters when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy. When it wasn't just us playing. Okay. Okay. Am I gonna have to try and investigate this room while being attacked by Greg's? The secret journal. As we get closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting grows erratic and emotional. But of course, there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird Space Wars world together. We need to hurry because we have the new complication of they can... Oh my God. The fucking... Oh! That's a lollipop with nails in it. Maybe she did poison us. Oh, the coin. Perfect. All right, let's get the freak out of here. Okay, another letter. Okay. Here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. Yeah. It's like gotten even worse since like we last were like, she's a bit weird. Like, what's her deal? It's like, no, I mean, it's gotten really bad. I feel like she definitely, Yeah. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko. Because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or a parent or a pet owner even. From your best friend? What? Look at the map. The dolls are all nails sticking all out of them. What? Okay. But are her true feelings being revealed? Remember, she did try to kill us. Okay, at least in a plane of reality, she has tried to kill us. And in a plane of reality, she has tried to convince Shu that we're dead, literally dead. So, but I was gonna say here, the camera is like totally shook. It's just the revelations. Cooking and mind blowing. Okay. So what I'm thinking, like I'm trying to like think of all the possibilities, and I'm thinking we are currently in a realm that Fox Mask, as far as we know, has complete control over, right? So anything we see here can be suspect, because I mean I feel like it's not being too paranoid to be suspicious of things we see here. Again, we've been warned against Fox Mask, but have we ever been warned against him? Not here, because no, we really have only been warned against him here. So either he's the one warning us against him, or he doesn't have complete control over the realm, right? So I don't know. I still don't know what to think, but signs do be, they do appear to be pointing to Rinko having it out for us in some regard. The 300 doll heads that have had nails driven into them is a possible indication. All right. Oh, I was so shook I didn't even open. Okay. All right, so we're on white blue. We need to switch to red to get in that final room, I assume. Can we just be on red, white? I think we can probably just be on red, white. I have a feeling when I go through this door, I'm going to be in the main hallway anyway. But let's give it a whirl. Yeah, oh God. Sorry, she's right here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good news. She didn't get us as easy the second time. Okay. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. I mean, at this point, mask is off, I think. She definitely poisoned us for sure. Yeah. She definitely poisoned us. Yes. She was like, I got to get rid of her, and not just for an afternoon. Okay. All right. So let me use, okay. Okay. How are we going to do this? I think we have to make it red-green, go through that southern hallway, go west through that southern hallway, and then go into the red room that we haven't been in and switch it from green to white. And then we can go through the other red room we haven't been in and get the final key. We're gonna see some, and just, what is gonna go on in the next room? Okay, so. Yeah, southern hallway. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I have a feeling it's not gonna be easy to get through this hallway this time. You and me both. Two clicks. Okay. Okay. Okay, it looks like she's gonna stay in the hallway. Okay. All right, so now we have to run out past her, make a complete like U-turn all the way around to the north west corner, go through the northwest corner's red door, go through the white door, go into the final room to get the final key and the final revelations. I hope they do too. I hope we get to kill her twice. Because we only got to kill our other friend one time. We only killed her here because she was already dead in what we can presume is the real world, but we don't really know if it is or not. But the town plane, we killed our first friend in the town plane, or no, we didn't. Monsters killed her, and then we had to kill her in the astral plane. These directions, I'll be like, please go to the northwest corner, turn 45 degrees. Yeah, exactly. Walk 2 clicks east. I feel sick too, Jenny. I feel a little sick too. Yeah. It's just like, okay. She wasn't even that bad. Really, she just owed us 500 yen. That's it. But this girl, yeah, she's literally tried to murder us as far as we know. I'm just gonna run. She's really not that fast. Ugh. Ugh. Did a monster follow us in here? I don't think so. Okay. Holy hell. Okay. Oh.
給食お昼休み友達
Oh, that little shit. Okay, class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishida Rinko. They gave her power over the other students. This total wackadoodle. This total wackadoodle was class president in charge of helping others with their shortcomings. Also, I want to say I feel like I've screamed as many times in this realm as I have in every other realm combined. Like something about the way they're just like popping out at me. All right, okay. All right, get ready for some... Oh, we got the key. Oh, move! Oh. Oh no, she's gonna get me. Ooh. We're gonna get deconjoined. Oh my god. That's Candy. I actually think this is still just Candy 2.0. She's just like, because you hear that noise. She has like metal feet. So like her footsteps are like more metallic than the other candies. So I think this is just Candy 2.0, but holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have a boss battle. We're gonna have to fight what's her name in this plane too. Okay. So We have white and red. Now, when we leave this room, it could take us right back to the hallway like it has every other time. That's what I presume will happen. But if it doesn't, we're just going to have to run all the way back to that room, switch, and then run out the door. Yeah, you cannot. You can only save at shrines. They don't let you just save whenever. So we've got to get back to the, you see that glowing yellow thing that's kind of on the right third of the screen, right across from the question mark? That's the shrine. That's where we have to get to save the game. So it's very bad. It's very bad for us. We appear to be doing okay. I'm gonna maybe... Okay, I'm all lifed up, sanity up, health up. All right, if this is the regular hallway, there'll be an enemy right to my right. Okay, it's not the right, it is the regular hallway, but there's not an enemy right to my right. Oh, because the blue doors are shut. Ew, ew, ew. So there's possibly gonna be a jump scare when I pass that other hallway, but otherwise we'll go to the shrine and then we'll go to the coin. Okay. Ooh. And we never found one of those little wooden plaques where we could upgrade our stuff, and we find most of them here. So I feel like I missed something. But what am I gonna do, you know? Yeah. Health up, sanity up, haters up, bobsleighing. Yep. That's the game. Oh, I wish I had a black bob. I only have a blonde bob and the brown wavy lob. All right, here we go. I think we're gonna drop her in the lava, but I'm not sure. But that's what I think will happen.
彼の気持ち考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。聞こえてるんでしょ。なんとか言いなさいよ。ひなこ。
We've said it so many times. So many times we said it. I like that she did not say it again, actually. You know? I really didn't think I was going to be burning her alive. But, okay. Like, I mean, I thought that I might drop her in the lava. But, the tri-scale emblem key... obtained after bidding farewell to Ringo. Bidding farewell. Seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Okay, return to the Grand Hall, which is there. Oh, something... Ooh, I like how the map updated with the skull, because we killed her here. All right. Okay. All right, what do we think the huge creature is? Whew. Okay. This is where Fox Mask told us to go, but we have not had a boss fight here, so I'm not sure. I think we're done. Okay. I was correct. Looks like we're gonna have to activate another hallway system. No? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so it's another hallway on the left here now. Ooh. Oh. Wait, do you hear sirens? Almost. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're in Sakuko's room. Sakuko's parent-teacher journal. Just a note. As Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she has grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Is that why it's so dark in this area? Oh, kitty? Hello, kitty. Okay. So we have blue and white only, it looks like. So if we do white first, we can do that skinny room. Oh no, are you kidding me? The skinny room is also green. Bleh. Okay. What do we have activated over here? White and red, right? White and red. So we may have to go back to the other shrine room to switch that white green to green so that we can use this white to do this first door. So let me just get that out of the way and go to the other room. Okay. I'm like just scraping myself along the wall, trying to find the opening. Okay. Am I going to be able to get through this door? Okay, no. I'm just going to load the game. Even though that sounds like... Oh, no. I guess I... Okay, so that's not how we solve this puzzle. Which means we should probably start with the blue because we're going to need to unlock a way. Well, let's switch it to... It's on white. Let's just try this first room and see what happens. Okay, nothing. She doesn't have one of the haunted desk lamps. Okay, I guess all we can do is swap it. Okay. So because of this blue lantern, she can't come back to life. So if there's a bunch of enemies roaming around, because see on the other side, remember on the other side they were coming back to life. They were not staying dead. So... what do you think the sirens are from? Unless y'all aren't hearing the sirens, and then maybe the sirens are from my town. What I might do is if enemies like pop out at me, I might try to lure them back to that, like have them chase me back to that room so I can just kind of kill them all in the lantern room, but we'll see how that goes. Hey, Kitty. Hey. Yeah, Kitty, what do you think about Rinko? I mean, I feel like it's not being too presumptuous to say that Rinko is not a girl's girl. Okay, so it is in game. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering why I'm getting sirens on this side and I don't feel like I noticed them on the other side. I wonder if that means, I wonder what that means. Hey. Do you want to be done streaming already? Do you have PTSD still? Okay. Okay, so this is blue and white. So if we switch it, we can open the remaining door. So we switch it to white. Assume we'll be attacked immediately. She's biting my hands, so... Oh, this room has a sacred lantern, so we can just kill people in this room. Locker room. It's the moaner. Oh, there's a sacred lamp in here too. Okay, so it looks like he does red green. Okay. All right, so the solutions. My locker. Okay. So, locker room, and the locker room has a green exit and a red exit. Okay. I feel like, and I don't really have any evidence for this, but I feel like green will be simpler, so let's do green first. Okay. All right, so the green door is to the right. Kitty, kitty, please don't bite my hands when I'm trying to stream. All right, what's going on, huh? What's going on? Excuse you. Why are you doing bites? Look at. Hey, do you think people come here on Sunday nights to watch you bite me? To watch you boss me around and bite me? They're here to see why this town hates this one little schoolgirl so much. And if it's just because of the patriarchy, okay? Okay, so I may have to. Okay, she's really biting me, so I may have to put her out. But regardless, we're gonna try and, hey, get on your chair. Go on your chair. Go on your chair. Chair. Okay. You have to stop biting people. Okay, stop biting me, please. Go over there, or go over there. Go. Go fuck up the G-Monopoly board. Kitty really did say, she really thought we were done. She did really think we were done with this. She really did. Okay. Oh, shit. Sakuko's diary. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and emotional. I know the truth. I know what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Okay, but when we were in Rinko's room, we saw that she was practicing manipulating her handwriting. And I feel like the letter in the manipulated handwriting was about someone being weird. So what I'm thinking is Rinko is somehow like manipulating everyone to hate Hinako or to hate each other, you know, or something like that. Okay. So. We are green right now. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That Rinko was sending fake letters all around town with what she hated about everyone and making it seem like they were from Hinako. Okay, so we're on green. So we need to switch it to red, run out crawl out of this room and like make a quick right. And of course the monster is in that room. So the monster will be waiting for us as soon as we get out of the crawl space, or we'll be waiting for us in the room. Okay, so there's no blue light room in here. Okay, an offering, a great deal of faith. Okay, all right, what do we got to get rid of? Okay. We're obviously meant to find something else in this room, though. Like, surely it was not just to get that offering, although it does sound like it's a pretty intense offering. Yeah, none of this stuff opens. All right, ready to run? Oh my God, girl. Ugh. Okay. So we need to go out, go to the left, and go through that green door. But I think she is going to be... Okay. Whew. All right. So... All right, I'm going to enshrine some stuff to free up inventory. Oh my gosh. That, ooh, so that was worth going into that room at 500. All right, let's do the Inari, the Higashi, the tea. And then let's see where we are with Faith. 1300. So we have enough to finish off our health. You know what we should do is also save the game. Wouldn't that be smart? Yeah, so if the explanation isn't that it's Rinko doing all this, right? If the explanation is something related to the fox spirit, why is he framing this teenage girl? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Okay. So I was correct in that I thought doing the green stuff would be easier. So now what we need to be on is blue so that we can go through the doors like pretty much just north of me. We need to switch from white to blue, and then we can go switch from blue to white, and then we can go in all those rooms. Actually, can we? Yes, because we're on green. So we can go in those two doors down there. The only question is, how do I open those blue doors? But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. We've prayed. Let's change the door configuration. Ready to get traumatized? Okay. So this will switch us. Just make sure there's nothing else in the room first, which there does not appear to be. Hey, kitty. Oh my gosh. This hallway is very intense. Okay.
Usagi, 咲子が好きだった。
Pages from an observation log. Hi, Mr. Rabbit. Guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. Oh my gosh, this menace. Ugh. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she'd never ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? This handwriting here suddenly turns erratic. What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she would never leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? The frick? All right, there's a blue light in that room. So if we kill her in here, she'll stay dead. There's Greg. Is Greg locked in a door? Okay, so that's the rabbit hutch. So when we open the red door, Greg will be free. I want to kind of encourage her to come in here. Yeah. Okay, so because I killed her in a room with a blue lantern, she's gonna stay dead. And because of that, I feel a lot more comfortable letting Greg out. Not that I particularly want to let Greg out, but you know. He's gonna run straight down here and then I'll just kill him and then we'll be good. Greg, what the fuck? who let I didn't really want to let Greg out, but what are you gonna do, you know? Okay, is she dead? Oh, she must be dead. Okay. Okay. Not dead. Okay. Okay, we're feeling a lot better. All right, so okay. All right. So we've got this room. Kind of try to investigate it as we move through it. Check for clues. What's going on in here? Oh, just like a normal room. Sakuko's dream. Oh. All she wanted was a friend. Oh my God. My family has served as caretakers of the Sennin-sugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says the tradition of upkeeping Sennin-sugi Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become head priest one day. So another girl from the town seeking a more masculine role in the society who has been targeted by Rinko / whatever entity is possessing Rinko, whatever. And she's dead. She's already dead. Killed twice. At least killed on 2 planes. Why don't I have a little plaque? I want a plaque so bad. All right. Let's switch the doors. And the nerve of her, the nerve of her to act like we're this burden on her when she's doing all this shit to everyone in town. And stated. Just gonna save it again because she's dead. Yeah. All right, so we need to go through the blue doors into the red door. I think that's our only way. Yes, and we are on red because that's how we got in this room. Is this right? Yes. And then I have to switch it. Yeah, totally. Totally. Either she is a misogynist or she's possessed by a misogynist. Something going on with her. Okay, so this locker, I just hit myself in the face with the spear. This locker, does it look like that shirt is bloody? Like the throat was cut? Because, you know, like someone painted a picture of us with our head cut off. So I'm always kind of like... Wait, I switched it, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. So there's no shrine in this room, so we're gonna go green door, green door. Green door, green door. But we're on blue, right? So how do I get out? If I'm on blue, how do I get out? All right, hold on. Do I need to go out the red door, all the way back? Yeah, I think I have to. I think I have to go out that red door there, back through that blue door there, that blue door there, switch that to white, go out there, switch that to green, go up there, go through there, switch that to blue, through there, through there. Cool. Okay, are you on red, sir? I am glad I took the time to kill as many of them under blue light as I could so that I can just kind of run through the hallways. Kitty, I'm very sorry. I know, you're very mad. Here's my promise to you, Kitty. Here's my promise to you, okay? If you're a very good girl and you let me finish this shrine, which I think I'm almost done, then we're just going to do the shrine tonight and we're not going to do a town piece, okay? Because you are very upset and you did have... So part of what's going on with her is her cousin, the dog, was over here for like 8 to 10 hours today. And so, you know, she's just not a huge fan of Pup Niece. So, and especially she's not a huge fan of the fact that Pup Niece sat on my lap, even though Pup Niece is like 50-pound dog, to watch Heated Rivalry. So that's normally where she sits. She sits on my lap to watch Heated Rivalry. So she was very jelly. Okay, and so that's part of what's going on with her today. Okay. So we got in through a white door. We need to switch it to blue, and then we go out through the blue doors. Okay, perfect. All right. But find her. Wait, find her. Where do we think she is, maybe? Because we haven't found her. Well, we'll save the game and we'll try to leave. I guess, see what happens. Okay, so I can't get out that way. So the types of doors that have let us out in the... Oh. Do you think she's in that room? But I don't know how to get over there. So I maybe am missing something. Is there any area we haven't been in? We went in the locker room. I mean, yeah, we've been in all the rooms. I mean, there's so much rabbit imagery. I feel like maybe the rabbit hutch. Maybe we missed something in the rabbit hutch. The white doors are rabbits. Wait, we never went in that room. Did we? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, okay. Nope. I don't want to be in here. Okay. Okay, so we need to go down the hallway. I thought I saw like a indicator that there was. All right, so we have green open. We need red open. And then once red is open, we can run straight across, switch it back to blue, and then we can get in that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Are we all ready for this? I feel like this is not going to go great for us. Obtain the key in front of the cage. Okay, so something going on with these rabbits. There's a total of 4 of them. Yeah, this is not gonna go. This is not gonna go well for us, I fear. Yeah, Kitty does need to learn to share. You do, Kitty, you do. But you're being good right now. You're being good. A sheet of fine paper. 2 must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Journal update. Okay. 2 must face each other. So something about the rabbits. 2 must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. With the shading of light, she can condemn the past to the dark. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Talon lampshade. A lampshade found near her cell. The design resembles sharp talons. Okay, so our objective is still to obtain the key in the front of the cage. The front of what cage? What key? Okay, so there's the key, one of the keys we need, but it's stuck down by something. Oh, wait. Oh, there's 2 lampshades. The key's open. We got the key. Oh. Shit. Obtained after bidding farewell to Saku. Seems to be able to open a door somewhere and it's much bigger than... Okay, so we know where this key goes. This is the one who owes us... I think... Isn't this the one who owes us 500 yen? I don't think this is the one who pushed... We already killed the one who pushed us down the stairs. We killed her first. I'm trying to... Let me go to the journal and see if we have... Let me just make sure I'm remembering everybody right. Igarashi Sakuko. One of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Sakuko... She did turn into that shrine monster. So we killed her before on this plane, or fought her certainly on this plane before as a monster. She was the Catholic looking one, I guess. That's who she looked very like a lot of Catholic iconography in her monster design. Yeah, so this is a 500 yen girl who turned into that shrine monster who was giving us all those migraines. Sakuko is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakuko, there's been quite the supernatural disturbance around Ebisugaoka. Well, no shit. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge and whatnot. I think Sakuko may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately, she's been laughing all happily one moment, then turning deadly serious and spouting off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently, she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kind of creeps me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Okay. So blue doors are open and red doors are open. So I need to go through the red door to switch to the green door to... Is that right? Go through the red door, switch to the green door. No. We go back to this shrine, switch it to white, run all the way around and go back out again. That's this one. Okay. Welcome back. While you were gone, we locked one of our friends in a cage in the dark. And left her there screaming in terror because we are over this town, I think. I wish you much luck with that. Do you have any acetone? Can you do the, like, put the acetone on the little bit of cotton and stick it to the nail and let it just kind of sit on the nail thing? Yeah, we've been really doing some stuff. Oh wait, hold on. Let me switch it. Oh, it's on white. It's on white. Well, then we can just get out. Interesting. All right. Oh, all doors are open. Okay. Oh my gosh, are we gonna kill Shu too? This is very serious. Like, we're resolving... Oh no, the doll. Not the doll, a shrine. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wild stuff is happening. All right, what do we think his prized possession is? Do we think it's his stupid baseball bat? Sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Serious question, but do you all think I should get the Evernight versions of the Indian Lake trilogy? I have the paperback already. Of all three of them? Did you read it and love it, or is this like you just have to buy it without knowing if it's for you? I mean, I tend to like Stephen Graham Jones at least a little bit, like most of his stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've really just hated.
おかしいな。どこに行ったんだ。それもいいか。それが忘れていくってことだもんな。
Oh, you have a mini drill. Okay. Yeah. That'll help.
俺の一番の宝物だ。お前以外の誰にも触れさせなかった。
Oh, okay. If you gave book 2 a 5-star today, I would say then probably do it, because it seems like a lot of people um
こんなノートが山ほどあってな。押し入れにぎっしりさ。
is his stupid baseball bat in here? I hope so, because I would love a baseball
こ
bat.
れを買ってもらうために漢字テストを頑張ったんだ。覚えてるか？
Is that an art supply kit? Interesting.
お前に見せるのは初めてだ。恥ずかしいな。ひな子が初めて育てるにはちょっと難しかったよな。
I do love how determinedly she carries this spear and walks like the medicine cabinet. Oh, we're in his room. Oh no. What nightmare awaits us? In the room of this teenage boy. The hell? Ugh, I don't want to do any more door puzzles. Ugh. Oh, Greg. Oh. I don't remember if they're, oops. Ugh, okay. Alright, let's just try to do this as quickly as we can. I feel like a lot of things in this game go on just like a little too long for my liking. You know? Yeah. Oh, the trilogy is 10 pounds off. Definitely get it. Yeah, Candy. Yeah. It was just like puzzles, like I just like, it's more combat than I really like. I think that it is the combat that makes things kind of go on like a little too long. Yeah, I would say if it's on sale, you should pick it up if you gave one of them 5 stars. Excellent, excellent. because I think, like, you know, when people are designing a video game, of course, it's like, what is going to give the player agency? What is the player going to do? Is kind of the question. And for me, solving puzzles can just be it. Or like something like, or like quick time events like Until Dawn. Now, some people really hate quick time events, so, you know. Until Dawn is another game we could play on Sunday Scaries. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to swap it and go in the blue door. I'll tell you what is going to make me so mad is if his prized possession is his dumb, stupid baseball bat. If we don't get to take it with us. Candy! All right. Oh, Candy can come back to life because there's not a blue light. Finally! Okay. Another juicy area. Ugh. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry, what is this? Like, what is this thing? Was that a pile of what? Birthing sacks? Is it a pile of birthing sacks? What are we doing? Friends, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Jenny has purchased the trilogy, so good news. Left hand completely done, more good news. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And then, you know, we're just trying to enjoy a little Sunday night book shopping. And what is this? We're birthing things. We're like horrible. There's squelching noises, like She's gonna birth Candy 2.0s, it looks like. And acid. The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That was like the Eldritch horror version of the stapled together doll monster. And it's so fast. It was so fast. Congrats on your right hand. I think one of our school friends, actually. I think it's literally one of our school friends. I think the bubble monster is one of our school friends. His prized possession. What if his prized possession is something horrible like a lock of our hair? And not his like baseball bat. I do hope he's, yeah. Okay, can't get out. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to draw her down there to where the blue light was. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have a red-blue door switcher. We have a hallway in the middle there by the fox heads where there's a red door and a blue door. So we have to go to the red-blue door switcher, make sure it's on blue, then go back to that door there by the arrow leading into the hexagon, and then that will take us presumably to the red-blue switcher by the fox head, and then we can use that red door to exit. But we haven't found this little weirdo's prized possession yet, so... The Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hinako was drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Hinako. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Oh, great. So his prized possession is a stand... or is a comic that he altered to be about murdering me. Okay, Candy. Look, I don't really want to do this with you. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think so. There's someone in this room with me. No, that's not the right way. I need to go back up the stairs. And then I go left. Okay. Whew. Place it on the stand. Okay. Okay. Aaron's putting food away and making sleepy time tea.
来てくれたんだな、相棒。俺は
Okay.
お前に
Is he about to get torn in two?
いいんだ。ひな子の好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
This whole level has been so wild. She let him down? She did not let him down. Oh my gosh. She said, die, bitch. Die. Just killed him. Oh.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろう。
はい。
I'm gonna get rid of myself. Or should I put myself? I'll put myself
Oh, yeah.
where I think.
するべきでした。もっと早く
I think that's it.
こんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。
He's still cleansing us and purifying us of our attachments, our earthly attachments, maybe.
Go.
This gets wilder every week. Migraine. The farewell party. We're still at the desk at the middle school, I think. Yeah.
シュウ、リンコ。
Whoa. I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Shu was different though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exist two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, whom I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. I think this might be a bad guy. Right? Like, I wonder how much she remembers. Maybe she doesn't remember what's going on in the other realm. Yeah, she's ready for court. She's laying the groundwork. She's been journaling. She's been journaling like crazy stuff so that when it finally comes time to do her trial, is she the serial killer? Are we the serial killer? Are we this? We're the serial killer? What if we are the serial killer? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, still too much reading. I thought you liked reading. Okay. Her journal, honestly, her journal rocks. I love the look of it. And I'm trying to think of how we could, like, how I could do something like kind of with similar vibes. You know what I mean? With like the inky, like calligraphy gone wrong kind of vibes. I think we are. I think we're the serial killer. Or part of us is a serial killer, or we're possessed by the serial killer. Or this is just our villain arc because of misogyny. Yeah. I need some I want to make some kind of like yeah. Here, let me move my face again back up to the corner. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so interesting. Like, I really think, even like for people who don't like horror, if you could find some, like a playthrough or at least somewhere someone put in all the cutscenes or whatever, I think that would be so cool. Also, I heard there's multiple endings. So I wonder how much, like, stuff I'm doing, like just as a player, is driving things. Navy blue red string and a ceremonial knife charm. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. And a little baseball bat. If I found a little baseball bat charm. Or I wonder if I could find a little lead pipe charm, because like my true love in the game really is the lead pipe. Like that's really my true love. And the spear. I love the spear. So oh my gosh. Okay, well we'll have to add this to some of our like thoughts about the dupes and other things for bad crafts, because I'm thinking also about doing, and these are very different vibes, but I'm thinking I want to do a some kind of like solo RPG journaling project. I think that would be a fun creative pursuit. And so maybe I could use her. Yeah, that's true. No baseball bat because we hate him. But I do covet his bat. I do covet his bat. Interesting. Interesting. I probably wouldn't replay it. I probably would just like watch playthroughs, but we'll see. Yeah, it's giving like I've been doing it the whole time. I'm the villain. I'm behind the scenes. I'm like manipulating everyone. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, now what I'm thinking is, what if all my blood is not all the blood in my body, but all the blood I spill for my God? You know what I mean? And so we're doing all these murders and everything for him. And it's part of some kind of purification ritual or whatever. I'm so intrigued by the story of this game. I really, truly am. Um, so I'm not going to continue tonight because that did take almost 3 hours to get through that temple. Um, and, you know, it is Sunday night. And I don't want to stop. Like, I don't think I'd be able to finish another town segment. And I don't want to stop partway through a segment if I can. Oh. Or I'm doing these murders so I don't have to give up my own blood. Yes, like I know I'm the most perfect sacrifice because we have learned through other through the library in the astral plane that I am the perfect sacrifice. Like my bloodline is, we make the perfect sacrifices. So maybe that is like part of my plan because I reject my fate and my gender and everything that comes with it and all of the expectations of my society. It would make sense that I would then excuse me, my throat's a little dry. That would then also reject like this ceremony and being a sacrifice. Sorry, I'm gonna actually mute myself on purpose here for a second. Okay. Well, I'm excited to keep doing these because I just want to know what's gonna happen in this game. Like, I thought about it so many times this week, trying to just think about what was gonna happen with the Fox mask, and I really did not think it was gonna be me brutally murdering everyone who pissed me off. I did not think that's what it was gonna be. When they said I was gonna have to say goodbye to my classmates, I thought it'd be about some kind of like letting go of acceptance of like, you know, people hurt you, whatever. So they definitely like escalated it and took it to a whole different direction. So anyway, okay, yeah, we do have 51 streams left, so there is time. So yeah, we're gonna do. We'll do a like completion celebration Leduc for this. We'll do the navy red, and I think the accent metal should be. I mean, part of me says gold because my ceremonial weapons have been gold. But another part of me is really drawn towards silver or even like a gunmetal to honor the lead pipe. You know, something like dark, like a very dark gray, you know. I think that could be cool as well. So we'll have to think about that, and then maybe we can turn that into like a gaming journal and like a record of like the games and things that we play this year. And we can add charms for various different games as we go or something like that. I think that could be kind of like a really fun way to kind of like weave the various different like streams that I'm kind of imagining for the channel together, you know. So the gaming streams are not like in this silo and the crafting streams are in this silo. Like it's a way for everything to be part of a like a cohesive whole. Fair, very fair, very fair. And I think we want to avoid white as well for that. But I do think the gunmetal, especially because I do think I do want to honor the lead pipe somehow, and I think that would be really funny. So yeah, I think it could be really cute. All right. So, let's. I am discombobulated. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, that was intense. That was a lot. Yeah, a stream ecosystem. Exactly. It's a stream ecosystem. There'll be a journaling ecosystem to support the streaming ecosystem. We're gonna like build out like a whole like I don't know, like a corner of the internet. It's not gonna like, I mean, there's a lot of screaming in it at this point, so I don't know what kind of a corner it will be. At this point, it's looking very like murder corner, But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, okay. I was thinking about sprinting tomorrow or Tuesday because I have to read Warrior Princess Assassin in the next 2 days. Um, so, but I know Steph is going to do sprints tomorrow, so I can join um, her sprints and just like um, read during those, and then maybe we'll do Tuesday if I still need to do some more work on Warrior Princess Assassin. And then, oh shit, Tuesday is Tuesday Baldur's Gate? Yeah, that's true. And I think, let me look on Patreon to confirm, but I think this is a week that we're on. I don't know why I'm crying. Oh, because I had a coughing fit. That's why. Okay, so if Baldur's Gate 3 is tomorrow or Tuesday, then maybe I'm just going to have to read on, like, I'll just have to get it done on my own. Because that's quite a bit. So, we'll just say for sure there will be a stream on Sunday for Sunday Scaries. So that will be next Sunday, the 11th of January at 10 p.m. Eastern USA time. We'll do another Sunday Scaries. We'll continue with Silent Hill and all of that. Okay, I'm just going to look at the monthly calendar to make sure I'm Baldur's Gating this week. January 13th is the next one, so I'm not actually. Okay, so there possibly then can be Tuesday sprints if I still need to work on Warrior Princess Assassin. So the next Baldur's Gate stream, those are done on Steph's channel from Fall Into Steph, and it's part of her Patreon. So it won't be here, but it'll be on the 13th, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll be doing it. So maybe Tuesday there will be some sprints. We'll just call them surprise sprints if they happen. But for sure, next Sunday we'll have a stream for more Silent Hill. So, and I'm excited about that. This has been really fun, for sure. So, and then I do also. What do I need to read? White Knights. Yeah, I also need to read. I want to read White Knights by Fyodor Dostoevsky sooner rather than later. And then I pull the Biopunk? I pulled the Biopunk card from Demonopoly. So my Biopunk book. Those are the 3 books that I want to read this month, for sure. And Warrior Princess Assassin. I have to read the next 2 days. So pray for me. Everyone have a wonderful week. I hope everything is smooth, fabulous. Health is amazing. Sleep is bountiful, plentiful, refreshing, restorative. All of that. And I will, yeah, just exactly. We got to support the income ecosystem. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. This has been a lot of fun, Jenny. Who knew that like this game was going to be so deep? I'm not sure I expected it to be. I mean, I know that Silent Hill has done a lot of metaphorical writing in the past, but I don't know. Anyway, good night, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you definitely Sunday, maybe Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.